Welcome back. So, I'm assuming we're heading into Act 2 now, and we've got a choice. Rean's route, Van's route, and Kevin's route. We're beginning with Rean's route, an invitation to Basel. Swing. Act 2, White Shadows. Which I believe we just had some interaction with in the previous part. Oh, there's the ruins of clay once again. It's just interesting to see, like, Erebonia, Crossbell. Oh, I was hoping we'd see La Belle as well. I mean, even if it was just on the map. I mean, it is southwest of there. Specialized Freight Airship Sullivan, manufactured by Aldra. Oh, third group. Okay.
Looks like that Spriggan was actually pretty useful. Things are moving right along.
He does conduct field tests for Marduk after all, and his group even resolved that prior incident. We're getting close to a solution for our own issue, correct?
Yep, the ID slot expansion's nearly wrapped up, so we should be able to begin Phase 2 by tomorrow.
Phase 2?
I'll be the one handling that, of course. Could you contact the others in the meantime?
Affirmative. It's the least I can do, since I can't help with development. You have my continued support, Mr. Sacred. Please give my regards to Chief Plato.
Sacred?
Will do. You seem like you've got your hands full. Just be careful not to overdo it, Orion.
Thanks for the help, Altina. It must be difficult doing all this while you're out and about.
Not at all. I haven't done much to help since yesterday. I should have spent more time studying hardware instead of just software programming.
You've done more than enough, seeing as you've been helping out at both Thor's Academy and the Foundation. That was Yona, right? From the Crossbell branch? I bet I'd hardly recognize him or Chief Plato.
See, I'd go eat, like, just Jonah for myself, but Yona makes sense as well, I suppose.
Not to mention Kia from the SSS, or even that Star Princess girl.
Star Princess?
You're right. I was lucky to see them all when we visited Yuna's place. Kia's grown so much, but she still can't keep up with Sully.
Aww.
I think you've grown a bit too, Altina. Aren't you about 3 Reg taller than Milliam?
Now, is this one we have to check as well? Do I have to download Cold Steel again?
That's true. But I feel lacking when comparing our proportions. How vexing. I guess this is what sets people apart.
I'm sorry, what now?
Well, you're only 17. And there's plenty of time to grow. Look at Fee. She's 20, but she's still growing bit by bit.
And look at Risha. Dear God, look at Risha.
If you say so. Instructor Toa, on the other hand.
Nah, she's always going to be a little adorable Toa.
No need to spell it out. She's well aware.
You could say that again. Better be careful she doesn't hear you talking about it behind her back. She doesn't skimp on her morning glass of milk, even now.
I mean, that's just a good thing to do anyway. It's a good source of calcium.
When we saw her last month, Jellica and I teased her about it until she had smoke coming out of her ears.
Oh dear.
Jeez, no wonder she got mad. You two never change.
You never change, do you?
Even though you're so far apart, you still manage to see each other quite often.
That goes for you too, I should say that goes for all of us in Class 7. Can't deny we've been pretty active all over the place, even after everything that went down in Crossbell. Who'd have thought that even with my head start, we'd end up in Calvert together?
Yeah, hard to think our nations were at war with each other until just 3 years ago.
God, it feels like a lifetime ago.
Now Calvert is a superpower in its own league, about to accomplish something unheard of. I just can't believe the presidential office invited us to have front row seats.
Tell me about it. I looked into it some on the side while I was on my assignment in the Free Cities.
We will soon be arriving at our destination near Basel, Province de Ouge, in the Calvard Republic.
De Ouge. Is that how you say that? Be like, ouch. Ouch. Ouge it is, alright.
We ask that you please not forget any of your personal items and prepare to disembark. For the 2 machine units being transported, the team on location will handle...
I see lights down below. That must be it.
The home of the Verne Group, and also a renowned university.
Yup. Basel really is the most cutting-edge city in the Republic.
Wow, it's really weird seeing that from this distance. Very bizarre. I don't think we've had a shot like that of like a 3D location from that far out, have we? Don't think. I don't remember, at least. Usually it's an image or something.
It all started back in May, when the Republic launched their first ever rocket into outer space. Announced internationally without warning, their comms and observation satellite was up in orbit only a month afterward. The Republic's and the President's intentions weren't clear, which left the continent in a panic. Our Erebonian Empire was no exception.
Official diplomatic and covert channels made repeated, frantic requests to confirm the Republic's intentions, to no avail. While Thor's military academy coordinated its own intelligence efforts between campuses, including students and alumni. And that was when the Republic reached out to Thor's and the Imperial government with a sudden request. In the spirit of technological and human cooperation, we invite 2 of the Empire's finest Panzer Soldat pilots to a space program training exercise. If possible, we would like to welcome the Ashen and Azure Chevaliers associated with Thor's military academy. And that invitation came from none other than the space program's HQ and the presidential office. As a result, after much consideration by the Empire and Thor's, my helper for this trip, Altina Orion, and I, Rean Schwarzer, headed to Ordered State. There we reunited with Crow, who had been working out of the Free Cities, and set off to Calvin. Our friends Toa Herschel and Fee Clausel, who were already in the Republic, would be meeting up with us there to help us out.
Of course, the night before this trip, I received one more surprise. A message from someone completely unexpected.
The time is nigh. The 8 leaves must come together as one, and cut a path to the land where the heavens turn. It is after your fateful clash with the Black God that you will find your true blade.
It was a letter from a man I hadn't seen in nearly 6 years. The man who taught me the way of the sword.
I thought so. Again, the pattern on the back, it was like, that's 8. And then I was like, well, what comes up with 8? It's like 8 leaves. Thought so.
The founder of the 8 Leaves One Blade School. My master, Yun Ka-Fai, the Sword Hermit.
I was like, oh, you could have shown me LeBeau. It's right over there. It's right over there. Oh. Would have been just nice to see it. Just nice. Oh, okay, well, you got the lion with the horn. You know, the Thor's emblem as the loading. I like that. It's the little things. I really like the little things. An invitation to Basel.
Rean Schwarzer, Crow Armbrust, and all your associates. Welcome to the Calvard Aerospace Force's Ort Proving Ground.
Dude.
Present arms! Salute the heroes of our ally, Erebonia.
Ally?
Hot damn.
Whoa, what's all this?
My name is Daniel Haring. I am the commander of the Calvard Aerospace Force. I have the pleasure of being the one in charge of Project Startaker and overseeing this special exercise. I look forward to working with you, Schwarzer, Armbrust, and Orion.
What about Mint? Mint's right there.
Allow me to introduce myself properly. My name is Rean Schwarzer. To be honest, I never imagined such a warm welcome.
Yeah, you really rolled out the red carpet. But don't you think it was a bit much?
Indeed. Their impeccable timing suggests practice.
Sorry for the unexpected surprise. It was President Gramhart's request. With as much grandeur as possible and the utmost respect. So he said. After all, we owe Thors quite a debt for putting a stop to the Great War on its first day, only 3 years ago.
Cassius.
Well, I wouldn't give us that much credit. It was only possible thanks to the ceasefire and the efforts of the Republican Army in Operation Meal Mirage.
Oh, come on, Rean.
The fact that the appointed commander came from another nation was a huge shock to everyone at the time. It's said that the one who made the final decision to give him command of Calvard's troops, in spite of opposition, was you, General Haring.
You certainly know your stuff. To tell the truth, I've known Lieutenant General Bright for a long time. That the incoming president also knew him personally was a crucial factor.
Is that really true?
I see. I mean, I heard he was a former soldier, but...
From what I'm told, the Ashen Chevalier, still more or less a child at the time, was put through a lot during the armed conflicts 5 years ago.
Oh, yeah, you might say that, yeah.
Despite that, he managed to repel our forces with ease, taking great pains to minimize casualties even among his enemies. Those soldiers stand here today. No doubt their enthusiasm played a role in your well-deserved welcome.
Oh.
I'm truly honored.
He comes off as friendly enough, but the Intelligence Division's rating places him among the highest threat levels.
Just don't get on his bad side, then.
I don't doubt for a second he's more than he's letting on. And it sounds like he and President Gramhart are pretty tight.
It's a bus!
Now then, the joint exercise will be held tomorrow at 1300 hours. I've already arranged for you to stay at a hotel in the city this evening, so I hope you'll take the night to unwind and refresh. Once we finish with the exercise, we'll celebrate with a proper reception, featuring some light refreshments and appetizers.
No doubt we'll be under close surveillance.
We'll be looking forward to it. Also, about tomorrow's arrangements.
Actually, I hate to bring this up after you've gone through all the trouble. But thanks to some pals of ours, we've already got tonight's accommodations figured out.
Oh.
What do you mean?
Let them in.
Yes, sir!
Pip, pip. Braces.
Does that vehicle belong to the guild?
Oh, don't tell me.
Fee and toe up. Yeah.
Toa and Fee?
The way around.
We weren't supposed to meet until tomorrow. I actually managed to get all my stuff done and get here early. Same here. Though I'm still a little distracted by what's been going on in the capital.
Are these Thors folks seriously just going to ignore us? I don't know what you're planning, but for security reasons, these people will be staying...
We appreciate your concern, but you don't need to fret.
Essie.
The professor's house has all of the latest security features,
Still that necklace.
so you won't have to worry about your guests of honor, right?
It's been a long time, Professor. Apologies for making you come all the way here, despite your busy schedule.
This could easily be the professor like several people have been referring to. It'd be easy to assume it's Novartis, but could be Yang as well, you know.
It's no trouble at all, General. The plan has almost come to fruition thanks to your hard work. As it happens, I'm already acquainted with your guests, so I was happy to offer my home. I hope I'm not overstepping.
Not at all. If you'll have them, then we'll leave their accommodations to you. By the look of it, you have transportation handled as well. Please rest well tonight, everyone. Someone from the presidential office will stop by to see you in the morning. Please refer to them if you have any questions about tomorrow's arrangements.
We will.
It's a pleasure to finally meet you. I've heard a lot about you, actually. I never could have expected this would be where we'd run into each other, though.
Professor Schmidt told me you've been researching East Zumeria's desertification.
That's right, though recent developments regarding the space program have brought me back home. And I decided to help you all out after I got a call from Toa.
I really appreciate it.
Oh, is that so? I guess she did attend that symposium in the Republic back in April.
Rean! Crow! Everything's unloaded. Tier fees included.
Tier fees. Mint.
Tier fees?
That little squirt of a mechanic speaks a language all her own.
Now that's just plain rude, Crow. Don't you know I'm a grown woman who also happens to have a boyfriend?
Oh, you do?
Huh? V and President Toa? Weren't you two meeting up tomorrow?
We're a bit early. Long time no see.
It's nice to see you too, Mint. Well, I'm glad you made it here. Whoa! That's one of the Republic's assault frames? And she's supposed to be an adult?
Hey, Mint! Don't get too carried away.
Nah, it's fine. Leave her be. I heard she's helping out Professor Schmidt. Well, there's no doubt the girl's got plenty of experience. For tonight, we'll conduct the final inspection and make sure your machines are in tip-top condition.
Thank you. I'm Rean Schwarzer, by the way.
The name's Crow Armbrust. And my machine's got more than a few quirks, so best of luck. Honestly, it's been a minute since anyone from Reinford's had a look.
Green's personal unit. Saber. Oh, why did you go with this color scheme? Why you just go with the same color? You know, silver. Cross.
Is that so? Just leave it to me. Esmere's been around, but I haven't seen you since April, Professor. Well, there's a torrent of things I've been meaning to discuss with you, but work's kept me busy.
That's quite all right. I know you're as dedicated to the space program as anyone. I'm the one who should be sorry since I haven't been able to help out.
Nonsense. This isn't something someone like you needs to get involved with.
Well, there's a lot to take care of, but you can leave it to us.
Speaking of which, it's getting quite late. Shall we head to Basel?
Yes, let's. Unfortunately, someone will have to squeeze into the Lino.
That won't be necessary.
He said the thing. He set the thing!
An orbital bike? When did you sneak something like that in?
Oh, I did see them put in some extra cargo before takeoff.
Wait, that isn't from Reinford. It's from Etwas, the luxury car manufacturer.
I think you'll find it's pronounced ETWS.
Crow? Care to explain?
Bought himself a bike.
Hey, come on. Back in the Free Cities, a ride like this, let's keep a low profile.
How dare you cheat with another brand?
Don't give me that. Even Jellica and George wanted to drive one.
Classic Crow and Toa.
Cheat with another brand. What?
Makes sense that they get like this when they're together. They've known each other longer than us. Speaking of, it's good to see you again. It's been since April, hasn't it? I'll be counting on you.
Sure, I won't let you down.
Looks like we won't have to split up then, huh?
Oh, it's about 20 minutes to Basel. It's dark out, so everybody drive safe.
Crow. You'll end up dead. Again.
I'm relieved they got there safely, and Professor's offer is within our expectations. I'll dispatch a representative tomorrow morning. Tell me, how do you feel about our chances of success?
What are you planning?
Hard to say. Opportunities like this don't come for free, so I'd be grateful if they could at least knock some sense into that daughter of mine. With their guidance, I put the odds at 50-50.
Ah, so they're going to be training Khemers.
So this is the abandoned road to Ort. I'd heard there was an old gunship blocking the way until last October.
This might be even grander than Roer.
No kidding. Here we've got nature, medieval streets, and a cutting-edge city all living side by side.
And again, I think I mentioned this before with this place, but also other areas as well. This is very much a thing that happens with a lot of European cities, where you have one section that's like the old quarter, the old traditional area, very tourist heavy usually, there's very tourism bit. And then off to the side you have the financial district, where it's all like skyscrapers, new buildings, new constructions, it's all massive stuff. Like, for instance, in France, like, you know, we're in Calvert, it makes sense. Like, the traditional sort of older areas, the stuff around like the Arc de Triomphe and stuff like that. But if you look down the road, like looking from the Louvre, looking down the road through the Arc de Triomphe, you see at the other end another arc. Was it the Grand Arc? It's like it's an arch. It's a Grand Arch. I think that's what it's called. You see another one. It's massive. Absolutely massive, like at least twice as big as the Arc de Triomphe. It's huge, but surrounded around it is loads of skyscrapers, because that's where Paris actually is the best way of putting it. You've got the old bit and the new bit's over there. The new bit's the actual city. It's the best way of putting it. Similar thing happening in London itself. You've got like Westminster, you've got the City of London, which has a few things here and there like around that area, which is skyscrapers. But the main bulk of everything is over in Canary Wharf, which is further along the river. Much further along the river. There's a whole area which is massive skyscrapers, modern construction, stuff like that. Which is it's just completely separate from the older part of the city where Buckingham Palace is and stuff like that. It's just separated. It's like, yeah, similar kind of setup going here in Basel. That's my point. Yep.
The aero trams are amazing too. And all the way up there is...
Yep, the most prestigious research institute in all of Calvert, the Basel Institute of Science. That dome is the famous astronomical observatory.
It's the name of the game, everyone. Indubitably. Two days. It's a new day, everyone. Oh. We've come across Crossbell. Engineering City. Was it always called that? Do 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 do. Oh my, a game of chess. What's the images we got there? I want to see them in a minute.
Wow, it's delicious.
Oh. Mmm. The cheese is exquisite. Oh, and this bread is so fluffy.
Is that sausages I see? I do appreciate a good sausage. Well, they sort of look very plain. Probably not many herbs or spices in them. Disappointing.
Even this potato thing?
Fee, that's just a potato.
That's another one of Basel's specialties, a potato pancake called Rusty. You fry shredded potatoes in a frying pan until they're nice and crispy on the outside.
I see. It sure sounds tasty. Mmm, yummy.
You know, I realised I've not had that shepherd's pie that I wanted to have. Oh.
Good grief. You wouldn't guess that you ladies were staying in someone else's home.
They're not wrong, though. It's all really good. Does it have something to do with the ingredients? Maybe the local water?
That's correct. The water here has been essential for the leaps we've made technologically in Basel. From maintaining critical machinery to aiding in the production of high-precision optical lenses. In fact, didn't the city of Ruhr also contain high-quality subterranean water?
You're right. It's actually melted snow from the mountains.
This has been quite educational.
Now then, since today will be quite busy, why don't we enjoy some dessert a little early? I hope you don't mind.
Ta-da! Introducing the Professor's Special Engadine. It's a news tort packed with plenty of walnuts and nougat.
I do love walnuts and nougat.
I want some.
Indeed.
Man, I can see why that Arkwright guy was totally sold on this place.
Yeah. Apparently one of his assistants grew up here too.
Ding, 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 ding. So, we'll be going head to head with the Republic's newest assault frame. And that's about the long and short of it, yep. I'm not at liberty to dive into specifics though. But I can say that Professor Cronkite designed it. So it's in a league of its own compared to other assault frame models. Yes, And they placed you in charge of the cockpit's life support system, correct? Yeah, mainly to help with the air tightness and oxygen concentration. Oh, but you all didn't hear that from me. Guess our hunch was right on the mirror then. Indeed. That new model will definitely be put to use in that project of theirs, no doubt about it. Yeah, the oxygen aspect especially. So the dummy unit that launched 2 days ago was for that new model, right? That seems to be the case, yes. From what we saw, its proportions didn't match the Zyklus ones even a little bit. Sorry, we probably should be talking about this now, considering your position in all this. No, it's totally fine, especially since us and the tech union are pretty tight-knit. Project Startaker is an undertaking of the utmost importance for the Republic. However, while a broader discussion of the usage of space has yet to take place, the opinions and perspectives of other nations in Zumeria shouldn't be brushed aside. Naturally, expanding the orbital network and putting a stop to the desertification in the east remains essential goals of this project. Yeah, there's something else though, isn't there? Yeah. In fact, the project scale is so vast that no single engineer can grasp the whole picture. That's probably by design! Though the President, General Haring, Professor Cronkite understand it in and out, of course. Compared to them, me and Giscard know surprisingly little. It seems that other departments in the government and the media are similarly in the dark. And I'm sure it wouldn't shock you to learn that the CID is behind it all. Uh-huh. Oh? Come to think of it, wasn't a representative from the presidential office coming today? Yeah, that's what they told us. Speak of the devil, and he shall appear.
I apologize for arriving so early in the morning. My name is Renee Kincaid. I'm an aide to President Gramhart.
Kincaid. He made his way here quickly.
As you may already know, today's exercise begins at 1 p.m. You'll be joining us at the Ort Proving Ground, where you arrived last night. There, you'll participate in a mock battle with our new assault frame model. Of course, you still have plenty of time to enjoy Basel at your leisure before noon. I'd advise against wandering too far, but you might enjoy a stroll down to the canyon. And you can trust that there won't be surveillance of any kind. You have my word.
We understand. Thank you for taking the time to see us. To be perfectly honest, I assumed we'd be restricted to some degree.
Given this guy's reputation, I can't help but feel there's something suspicious going on.
Indeed. During the war, he easily managed to stay several steps ahead of the Intelligence Division spies. Crow, Altina, don't say stuff like that! I'm so sorry, Mr. Kincaid.
You could tell Toa is more of the diplomat compared to these guys.
Based on my run-ins with him, it does sound a bit fishy.
Please, consider our trust as an expression of respect and admiration from the President, and by extension, the Republic itself. Though, if I were to be frank, we're somewhat lacking in manpower, and therefore do not have the means to chaperone. Why, I myself just arrived here at Basel Airport first thing this morning.
That came out of nowhere.
I suppose we should expect as much from someone whose lector's equal in the intel world.
I see. I'm sure you must have a lot going on. I've heard a bit about it from Arkwright.
It seems his group has been busy. In any event, please keep in mind we will be unable to provide you with an escort, though I don't expect you'll need one.
I expected more reaction to the mention of Van there, but...
However, we can give you this.
That's an A. Ooh. Received an A-rank security card.
Wait, is that a...
That's a...
It's a card that gives us access to important city facilities. But rank A?
That's the equivalent of a management position or higher at the Verne Company. But that's the same rank as me.
I'd venture the presidential office made an official request to Mr. Towsend.
Correct. It will only be valid during the duration of your stay, but please take it as a token of our kindest regards. With that card, you will gain access to not only the aerotrams, but nearly everywhere else within the city. This is a rare privilege, so I hope you'll put it to use to enjoy your stay in Basel and engage with everything we have to offer. And with that, I'll be taking my leave. Expect me to check in with you as a courtesy around 11:30 a.m.
They gave us unrestricted access. It's extremely suspicious.
One last thing. We don't concern ourselves with the matters of other organizations' assignments, so do as you please.
What's that supposed to mean?
Got it. Thanks for letting us know.
We'll be sure to show up at the training area on time.
From the sound of it, you've got one hell of a full plate. We'll do our best not to pile any more work on you.
If you would be so kind. I hesitate to call this a show of good faith, but just so you're aware, I received confirmation that the Sword Hermit has entered the Republic.
Indeed, we're well aware of that. He went to see a show.
Wait, for real?
For real?
Keep in mind, though, this intel is about 3 days old. We haven't heard anything from him since then. Well, that's all from me. Until next time.
Seems the rumors didn't do him justice. Can't believe he was able to track Master of all people. It's Seriously, and I hear that swordswoman friend of yours has a finger in the pie the presidential office is cooking up. As I recall, she aided in obstructing entry to the mountain range while construction on the space station was ongoing. Yeah, from my experience, she was even more of a force to be reckoned with than Rean had described. Both she and Mr. Kincaid were real lifesavers during that incident in March. You can say that again. Definitely owe them a debt of thanks. I wonder how Katra and Van feel about all this. Let's just hope that any misunderstandings will be cleared up once the space program is concluded. Well, I'll be taking our leave soon, but please make yourselves at home. Feel free to have a cup of tea or some snacks if you'd like. I set up that so you can use the security card to unlock the door. Wow, you didn't have to go to all that trouble for us. Thank you. We'll all be in the capital a couple of days, right? We should meet up and shoot the breeze again. Yeah, it's interesting hearing your stories about Professor Schmidt when he was young. I would have loved to hear them. I was impressed to learn he had always such a frank personality. I'd be delighted to have another chat with you all. Oh, before I leave, Toa, regarding that facility we talked about before, it can be accessed with that card too. You're welcome to stop by this evening. I'll leave the manual there along with your grandfather's old research notes. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Well then, got a while before noon. It's been 2 years since I last visited the Republic. This is my first time in Basel. I'd like to take this chance to do some sightseeing. That reminds me, didn't you and Arkwright hash something out earlier, Faye? Bad has taken care of 4 SPGs in his place, yeah. I spread the word around already, so we might find a post or two on the bulletin boards. It sounds like an interesting method for petitioning help. Though wouldn't it be simpler to undertake them as a guild request? Maybe, but in the Republic, the guild and the police often share information and work together to some extent. This is for people who have more grey area problems and, as such, may not want to go through those channels. That's about it in a nutshell. And there's also the fact the CID's been keeping a close eye on the guild lately. Anyway, circling back to the requests, if we see any wanted monsters on the board, it might not be a bad idea to take them on. Yeah, I could go for a good warm-up. Gotta get ourselves back into the arse-kicking form before the exercise, you know? Right, let's remember to link up our Zephas before then too. Now, as for our sightseeing, how about we start with the Artisanal District, then move to Newtown and the Institute of Science? Actually, let's hold a beat on the Institute. Finals are being held there right now, so I think it may be better to visit in the evening instead. And, if you have the time, there's a faculty facility there I'd really like to check out. Got it. It's got to be the observatory, right? We'd be happy to see it with you. In the meantime, we can take the scenic route through the Artisanal District and Newtown. Before we get started on that... Oh, right, I almost forgot. You have that request from the Epstein Foundation to work on. You guys getting that ID slot expansion thing done finally? Yes, entry to the garden has been established for parties other than Arkwright and his allies. As I explained previously, we can find portal entrances within urban areas by utilizing the shard search application. Although there are other groups apart from us who we've enlisted the help of. Since we already have a number of tasks on our plate as it is, we can set that request aside for now. Set aside your first major assignment since joining the Foundation? I don't think so. This takes just as much priority as everything else. And he's back with the head parts. I'd also like to know what the Society's up to. Let's add to that the planner for this... I'd also like to know what the Society's up to, so let's add that to the planner for this morning. Sound good to everyone? Sure. I'm game for whatever. I swear, Rean, I really do worry for you. Become more of a smooth operator every damn year. Hi? Fee has joined the party. Toa is now accompanying the party. Oh, Fee's not. Well, Toa does not actively participate in battle. She will provide various forms of support as an extra member. Okay. Some characters participate in battles as extra party members. Cool. Shard Search is now available for Rean's route. In order to progress, you must complete the first zone via the portal in either the Artisanal or Newtown. The first zone. By the way, Rean, that Nostort we had reminds me. Didn't Arkwright ask you for something during that mixer Marduk put on? Right, it's about that Sweets review blog of his. He wants us to share the details of him if we come across any worth recommending. Yeah, that's Van for you. Well, in that case, why don't I handle sending over whatever data we collect? Artina has the garden to worry about. And I can bundle them with our 4 SPG reports while I'm at it. Thank you, Instructor Tower. Sorry to put you through the extra trouble. We appreciate it. You can now update the Sweets blog in Rean's route. You can now rest or make reports in the guest rooms of Hamilton's residence. Alright. Received a costume for Fee and Tower's glasses. Oh. Well, what we'll do then is we'll end this part here. Ooh.
We earned it.
And in the next part, we'll have a look at the costumes we've got for these guys, because they'll definitely have some. And then we'll see about doing the rounds in this area. Got a blue one down there as well. Yeah, there's several things to see. Several things to see.
Running a search.
And if there's any... Yep, immediately got some crystals. Lovely.
Shard searching.
What's the point? Item-wise. Yeah, you can see these are level 18. If I give those that, I can get them all the way up there. Boom. Okay. I've only got one left now. Oh, I need to get more. Oh no. Let's use these daybreak drops then down here. So that sort of things, I can easily get more panaceas, it's not even difficult. Just go back in and get some more. Just need to find where the portal is, that's the problem. Anyway, yeah, we'll end this part here. Like I said, next part we'll have a look at costumes and then make the rounds. Ta-da for now.